Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and I'm sorry if I sound a bit off. I've been a little sick, not too bad, just a little sick lately. Um, but I felt well enough to make a video for you guys, so yeah, the one person that's gonna watch this. But today I wanted to talk about Peacemaker. And I just got a new, coloring software. That's not the right word, is it? Drawing software? I don't know. So I decided that I would draw a Peacemaker while, ah! Ew. While I was talking about this. So, yeah. Anyways, help. So, I know that many people have a huge problem with Peacemaker, and some people just really don't care, and some people love Peacemaker. I've noticed a lot of mixed opinions throughout the Wings of Fire community about Peacemaker. Me personally, he doesn't bother me too much, although I feel like it was kind of just a way for Kinkajou to, like, I don't know, redeem herself, if that makes any sense. Um, so, you know, I personally feel like it was just kind of a little bit of a sloppy way to, end Darkness of Dragons, but, you know, it worked. It's not like Tui got a major uproar from the fans as far as I know. Who knows, maybe she did. I honestly don't know. I don't really pay too much attention to the Warrior, why am I thinking Warrior Cats right now? To the Wings of Fire community beyond the wiki. And even there, I literally only do roleplays. So, for the most part, anyways. So, yeah. Also, while I'm doing this, please note that I am much better on a piece of paper than on, oh my gosh, than on, well, this, clearly. But thing is, I've seen people hate Peacemaker for several different reasons. Some being that they really liked Darkstalker and they were kinda mad about him getting replaced with this little thing. And so on and so forth. But I was trying to think the other day. Why aren't you erasing? Erase! Dang it. Erase? Why won't you erase? Am I doing something wrong? This is why I should have done the tutorial before doing this. Dang it. Oh wait. I feel so dumb. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, right. But honestly, even if Tui hadn't like turned Darkstalker into Peacemaker, Darkstalker would have still been gotten rid of somehow, whether it was another put to sleep spell by Kinkajou or something. I don't know. Just, oh my gosh, this is gonna look horrible. But, just, yeah. I personally just don't really see why people are getting all upset about it without suggesting new ideas, because in my mind, I don't really see any use in complaining about something unless you have a way to fix it. Actually, come to think of it, I've done this several times before though, but meh. Yeah, I really need to take some of my own advice more often. Anyways, um, um, I'm sorry guys, I'm having a little bit of a hard time multitasking right now. Okay. So, I was wondering, what could we do to Darkstalker to make possibly those people that really hate Peacemaker happy instead of just turning him into Peacemaker? Which, by the way, I think was actually a very clever way to get rid of Darkstalker on Tui's part. So, there's that. Um, Other people probably wouldn't agree, but that's just my personal opinion. And that's halfly what this video is about. Halfly, the bit that I'm completely not getting into because I'm getting really sidetracked. So I was thinking, what if we made Peacemaker, like, what if Darkstalker had immuned himself only, like, to all the animus magic, which didn't include his own, clearly, but it's still, like, it's still partially worked on his own. So he still had his memories of being magical and all the stuff like that. So he wanted to try to figure out how to get his powers back, and in doing so, trying to get his scroll back or figure out some way to get all of his magic and his powers back into play. So, then I was thinking, how could we, like, move this into, how could we shift Peacemaker into the third arc? Well, as we saw at the epilogue of book 13, we're gonna get into some spoilers for, the the Poison Jungle and possibly some other things in the third arc right now, so just if you haven't read that, probably should skip this bit. But is your only spoiler warning. So this is looking more like Kinkajou, but it's adorable anyways, and I love it. Okay, here's the color. Dang it, this is why you should always remember where the coloring is. Oh wait, it's right here, I'm a dingbat. Okay, well, of course Kinkajou and make him a rainbow. So, dang it, I always forget what I'm talking about. Right, so, then when the Pantalon dragons come over to, when the Pantalon dragons come over to Pyrrha, or however you like to say it, I honestly don't know how. So I just went with Pyrrha. So, wow, I am doing terrible at staying on track right now. Please tell me I'm not alone. Probably am. Anyways, so. And then. Better be some sort of blending tool, because I'm really bad at this. Okay. So then, maybe when the Pantalon dragons come over, if Snowfall doesn't stop them and send them back on their way or whatever, we'll, which, also, little off topic here, but isn't this whole episode or video kind of off topic? I'm just gonna get into it. I find it strange that the Piran dragons would be showing up on the Icewing side of the island, considering Clear Sight, if you look at the beginning of, at the prologue of the Lost Continent kind of just, it seemed like she took off from kinda between the desert, the Ice Kingdom, and the Night Kingdom. That kind of area. So I find that a little weird that they come up on the Icewing spot when, especially since Clairsight would have frozen if she had a or gotten killed before she got there. I'm doing so bad at explaining this thing. Because, okay, the Pantalon dragons were following the same route Clearsight followed years ago. However, it wasn't so long that the dragons had taken any, like, shape or something like that at all. I'm doing horribly at explaining this, aren't I? Ah, dang it. What'd I do? New! Oh my gosh, help. Magic wand. What does a magic wand do? Magic. Ooh. Oh, is this to move you? No. Oh, that looks so weird. Okay. Nah. Nah, we're good. Okay. What does an eyedropper do? Looks like a hand tool. What does this do? Oh gosh, that would have been so much easier. Is this why I need to, like, not do things when I don't know how to use programs? Oh great. Anyways, oh my gosh. So, keto. Actually, eyedropper, come here. Yes, I know that I'm really bad at blending, as being proven literally right now. But, gosh. Anyways, so I was thinking perhaps Peacemaker, correction, with the memories of Darkstalker would go ahead and be like, these dragons are evil, but and mean, and they want to come here and destroy us all, but make it sound like it's not him talking, it's Peacemaker being overly paranoid. So, I'm spending too much time on this wing. Half of this video is me just saying, isn't it? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really, really sorry. Oh my gosh. I need to stop doing that. Anyways, so then he would later reveal that he is Darkstalker, possibly, and then everyone would freak out and go insane and go, how, you know. But since Darkstalker would have been partially immune to his own magic still, because animus magic works in mysterious ways, and this is just a little fanfic I'm conjuring out of thin air, so work with me here. Literally, like, I don't have a script for this or anything. Oh my gosh. Why? So, then everyone would freak out, go, how in the name of the moons are ya still here? How in the name of the moons do you remember anything? What in the name of the moons are you doing? And also, like, can you, like, abandon us forever, please? Oh my gosh. Stop it, self. Stop it. And then Darksucker would be like, no, I'm not leaving. I'm not telling you anything. But if you give me my powers back, or maybe he would pretend he did have powers to kind of threaten them into doing what he wanted, and then if it didn't work, then he would go off trying to find his scroll, which honestly I don't remember what they did with his scroll. Oh yeah, right, it was torn into like a bazillion little pieces, I think. Never mind. He's not going to try to find his scroll. And I'm pretty sure at this point Kibble would have figured out that he doesn't have his magic. Because he would probably like be delaying the like, I don't know, big doom that he was supposed to have. Anyways. So okay. This is why I need to actually know what I'm doing before doing these kinds of videos. Oh, he looks so cute. Guys, what do you think? He looks really weird with like the body structure, whatever. Like he has too big of whatever they're called, legs. Why did I forget what legs were called for his body? But no. We're to no. No. Okay. Oh, I really should have done the tutorial on this. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, what's up this for? So then Kibble probably would have. Actually, I'm not quite sure if Kibble would do that, but just for the sake of the video, because yeah, we're gonna say that he would approach Darksucker and ask, if you were gonna do something, why haven't you done it by now? You know, like, it seems a little, I don't know what the word is. A little suspicious, I guess. And then Darksucker would probably go ahead, and keep in mind, during this, Darksucker's still a little baby dragon. Okay. So it's not like he poses too much of a threat, like, size-wise, if that makes any sense. But what is this? Oh, no. She looks pretty cool, but no. Go away. Gosh, I am horrible at this. So then, Darksucker would probably get a little frustrated, and like, Darksucker / Peacemaker, And maybe at this point he would go and try to, like, do some nasty things, like set the forest on fire or something, because from Moon and Kibli and everyone knows that um they do have flame silk, and at one point, for the story's sake, they're gonna say that he, like, listened in on their conversation in the rainforest or something, and he picked that up. So then we're gonna actually, the amount of times I've, like, been very forgetful matches up fairly well with how slowly I'm making this. So then, I think Kibli would probably be like, they wouldn't do this because he knows Luna, he knows that she and the others probably too, which I'm also actually really excited for book 14. Can we just talk about for a second, getting sidetracked again? I'm sorry, guys. Can we just talk about how weird it is for Snowfall to be the book 14 protagonist? I mean, honestly, I'm really excited about that, and I'm definitely really glad that Lynx has a big role in the book, but I'm like, in my opinion, it just doesn't make sense. It's like, Snowfall has had literally, like, no relation to anything except at the end of Darkness of Dragons with the whole fire and ice battle thing. So, yeah. Also, speaking of fire and ice, I'm not sure how this reminds me, but okay. I'm working on the next Dragonclaw Academy episode. It's a bit longer than the other ones, so it's gonna take me longer to get it done. So yeah. Anyways, I am so bad at staying focused. Unless I'm, like, really impatient about something, then I'm, like, focused on that thing that I'm impatient about. Oh, why? Anyways, so then they'd probably get suspicious, and Kibli would probably suggest that Peacemaker slash Darkstalker did it. They'd go to Peacemaker, and he would, honestly, I don't know, maybe he would, like, threaten one of them to get his powers back from Anemone or Turtle. And this is, like, also assuming that Darkstalker didn't do that whole thing with Moon in Moon's mind where he didn't cast a spell so that if he lost his powers, everyone else would too. So then Turtle and Anemone would explain to him that for some reason their animus magic wasn't working, they would try enchanting several different things and it wouldn't work, and Darksucker would get really confused. Honestly, I don't know why I clicked that. Even. And then Darkstalker maybe would get really mad and accuse them of lying, but they would explain that it was true and everything. And then they would also point out maybe that like Darkstalker still had that spell on him where where he was immune to other animi possibly, and so they couldn't really take that away even if they wanted to, assuming that's how it works anyways. And then Darksucker would probably get really mad and like stalk off, all angry. And then I honestly don't know. Maybe do some sort of other insane psychotic thing. I don't know. Honestly, that's just a little random fanfic I just conjured out of literal thin air. I'm being a little lazy about the background, aren't I? Yeah, but okay. So, Peacemaker just looks so cute in my opinion on this picture. Okay. Dang it. Don't do that. There we go. So, why is that here? There we go. And then, like this, and like that. Because apparently I don't art properly, which I don't. Hey, that worked. So then, yeah. Honestly, I can see why people are really irritated about Peacemaker's like just Peacemaker, but I feel like Peacemaker shouldn't be judged just because he was, you know, just someone else and just got rid of someone because, you know, he dang. There are. Oh gosh, wait, hold on. Dang it. Why is the zoom in key the zoom out key and the zoom out key the zoom in key on this? I don't know. I just completely blanked on whatever in the world I was gonna say. Oh, yep. This right here, just this, is why I normally stick to paper drawing, but honestly, it's adorable. And for goodness sakes, why can't I get this log shape right? Work, dang it. Work! Okay. Never mind then. Work with me, you silly log. Thank you. Gosh. Just getting a little irritated because mostly with myself because I didn't, look at the actual tutorial on how to work this program before I'm, trying to work this program. Also, I'm just gonna clarify for a second. This is a river. This is algae on the river because I thought it'd be a nice touch because they're in the rainforest. But yeah. Okay. Perfect. I really need to work on this. I really need to do a bit better than this. Practice makes perfect, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh my gosh. Also, at this point, guys, I'm literally just getting lazy. Yeah. This is me getting lazy, literally. Okay. In my personal opinion, this looks really nice. And it's really cute. I love Peacemaker. I love him. There we go. Fix that. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. I'll stop fawning over Peacemaker for now. Okay guys, so that's gonna be it for the video. Wow, somehow talking a bunch actually helped my throat stop hurting. Yay! Noted. When you're sick, record an art video. Yeah, no. Actually, that might work though. Anyways, so guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know who you would like me to draw next, maybe, and talk about next. Maybe Queen Snowfall for the book 14 protagonist. Or maybe even one of my own original characters for Wings of Fire. Such as maybe some in Dragonclaw Academy or different ones that I haven't shown on this channel yet. So yeah guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I hope you like my little Peacemaker art. Honestly, it just looks adorable in my opinion. And yeah. So yeah, I will see you all next time. Bye bye.